Chapter 13. And the Lord said to Moses, Let the first male child of every mother among the children of Israel be kept holy for me, even the first male birth among man or beast, for it is mine. And Moses said to the people, Let this day, on which you came out of Egypt, out of your prison house, be kept forever in memory, for by the strength of his hand the Lord has taken you out from this place. Let no leavened bread be used. On this day, in the month Abib, you are going out, and it will be that, when the Lord takes you into the land of the Canaanite and the Hittite and the Amorite and the Hivite and the Jebusite, the land which he made an oath to your fathers that he would give you, a land flowing with milk and honey, you will do this act of worship in this month. For 7 days let your food be unleavened cakes, and on the seventh day there is to be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened cakes are to be your food through all the 7 days. Let no leavened bread be seen among you, or any leaven, in any part of your land. And you will say to your son in that day, It is because of what the Lord did for me when I came out of Egypt. And this will be for a sign to you on your hand and for a mark on your brow, so that the law of the Lord may be in your mouth. For with a strong hand the Lord took you out of Egypt. So let this order be kept, at the right time, from year to year. And when the Lord takes you into the land of Canaan, as he made his oath to you and to your fathers, and gives it to you, you are to put on one side for the Lord every mother's first male child, the first fruit of her body, and the first young one of every beast. Every male is holy to the Lord. And for the young of an ass you may give a lamb in payment, or if you will not make payment for it, its neck is to be broken. But for all the first sons among your children, let payment be made. And when your son says to you in time to come, What is the reason for this? Say to him, By the strength of his hand the Lord took us out of Egypt, out of the prison house. And when Pharaoh made his heart hard and would not let us go, the Lord sent death on all the first sons in Egypt, of man and of beast. And so every first male who comes to birth is offered to the Lord. But for all the first of my sons I give a price. And this will be for a sign on your hand and for a mark on your brow, for by the strength of his hand the Lord took us out of Egypt. Now after Pharaoh had let the people go, God did not take them through the land of the Philistines, though that was near, for God said, If the people see war, they may have a change of heart and go back to Egypt. But God took the people round by the wasteland near the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up in fighting order out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for Joseph had made the children of Israel take an oath, saying, God will certainly keep you in mind, and you are to take my bones away with you. Then they went on their journey from Succoth, and put up their tents in Etham at the edge of the wasteland. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud, guiding them on their way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so that they were able to go on day and night. The pillar of cloud went ever before them by day, and the pillar of fire by night. Chapter 14. And the Lord said to Moses, Give orders to the children of Israel to go back and put up their tents before Pi-hahiroth, between Migdol and the sea, in front of Baal-zephon, opposite to which you are to put up your tents by the sea. And Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, They are wandering without direction, they are shut in by the wasteland. And I will make Pharaoh's heart hard, and he will come after them, and I will be honored over Pharaoh and all his army, so that the Egyptians may see that I am the Lord. And they did so. And word came to Pharaoh of the flight of the people, and the feeling of Pharaoh and of his servants about the people was changed, and they said, Why have we let Israel go, so that they will do no more work for us? So he had his war carriage made ready and took his people with him, and he took 600 carriages, all the carriages of Egypt, and captains over all of them. And the Lord made the heart of Pharaoh hard, and he went after the children of Israel, for the children of Israel had gone out without fear. But the Egyptians went after them, all the horses and carriages of Pharaoh, and his horsemen, and his army, and overtook them in their tents by the sea, by Pi-hahiroth, before Baal-zephon. And when Pharaoh came near, the children of Israel, lifting up their eyes, saw the Egyptians coming after them, and were full of fear, and their cry went up to God. And they said to Moses, Was there no resting place for the dead in Egypt, that you have taken us away to come to our death in the wasteland? Why have you taken us out of Egypt? Did we not say to you in Egypt, Let us be as we are, working for the Egyptians? For it is better to be the servants of the Egyptians than to come to our death in the wasteland. But Moses said, Keep where you are and have no fear. Now you will see the salvation of the Lord which he will give you today, For the Egyptians whom you see today you will never see again. The Lord will make war for you, you have only to keep quiet." And the Lord said to Moses, "Why are you crying out to me? Give the children of Israel the order to go forward. And let your rod be lifted up and your hand stretched out over the sea, and it will be parted in two, and the children of Israel will go through on dry land. And I will make the heart of the Egyptians hard, and they will go in after them, and I will be honored over Pharaoh and over his army, his war carriages, and his horsemen. And the Egyptians will see that I am the Lord, when I get honor over Pharaoh and his war carriages and his horsemen." Then the angel of God, who had been before the tents of Israel, took his place at their back, and the pillar of cloud, moving from before them, came to rest at their back, and it came between the army of Egypt and the army of Israel, and there was a dark cloud between them, and they went on through the night, but the one army came no nearer to the other all the night. And when Moses' hand was stretched out over the sea, the Lord with a strong east wind made the sea go back all night, and the waters were parted in two and the sea became dry land. And the children of Israel went through the sea on dry land, and the waters were a wall on their right side and on their left. Then the Egyptians went after them into the middle of the sea, all Pharaoh's horses and his war carriages and his horsemen. And in the morning watch, the Lord, looking out on the armies of the Egyptians from the pillar of fire and cloud, sent trouble on the army of the Egyptians, and made the wheels of their war carriages stiff, so that they had hard work driving them. So the Egyptians said, "Let us go in flight from before the face of Israel, for the Lord is fighting for them against the Egyptians." And the Lord said to Moses, "Let your hand be stretched out over the sea, and the waters will come back again on the Egyptians, and on their war carriages and on their horsemen." And when Moses' hand was stretched out over the sea, at dawn the sea came flowing back, meeting the Egyptians in their flight, and the Lord sent destruction on the Egyptians in the middle of the sea. And the waters came back, covering the war carriages and the horsemen and all the army of Pharaoh which went after them into the middle of the sea, not one of them was to be seen. But the children of Israel went through the sea walking on dry land, and the waters were a wall on their right side and on their left. So that day the Lord gave Israel salvation from the hands of the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians dead on the sea's edge. And Israel saw the great work which the Lord had done against the Egyptians, and the fear of the Lord came on the people and they had faith in the Lord and in his servant Moses. Chapter 15. Then Moses and the children of Israel made this song to the Lord, and said, "I will make a song to the Lord, for he is lifted up in glory, the horse and the horseman he has sent down into the sea. The Lord is my strength and my strong helper, he has become my salvation. He is my God and I will give him praise, my father's God and I will give him glory. The Lord is a man of war, the Lord is his name. Pharaoh's war carriages and his army he has sent down into the sea, the best of his captains have gone down into the Red Sea. They were covered by the deep waters, like a stone they went down under the waves. Full of glory, O Lord, is the power of your right hand, by your right hand those who came against you are broken. When you are lifted up in power, all those who come against you are crushed. When you send out your wrath, they are burned up like dry grass. By your breath the waves were massed together, the flowing waters were lifted up like a pillar, the deep waters became solid in the heart of the sea. Egypt said, I will go after them, I will overtake, I will make division of their goods, my desire will have its way with them, my sword will be uncovered, my hand will send destruction on them. You sent your wind and the sea came over them. They went down like lead into the great waters. Who is like you, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like you, in holy glory, to be praised with fear, doing wonders? When your right hand was stretched out, the mouth of the earth was open for them. In your mercy you went before the people whom you have made yours, guiding them in your strength to your holy place. Hearing of you the peoples were shaking in fear, the people of Philistia were gripped with pain. The chiefs of Edom were troubled in heart. The strong men of Moab were in the grip of fear, all the people of Canaan became like water. Fear and grief came on them, by the strength of your arm they were turned to stone, till your people went over, O Lord, till the people went over whom you have made yours. You will take them in, planting them in the mountain of your heritage, the place, O Lord, where you have made your house, the holy place, O Lord, the building of your hands. The Lord is king forever and ever. For the horses of Pharaoh, with his war carriages and his horsemen, went into the sea, and the Lord sent the waters of the sea back over them. But the children of Israel went through the sea on dry land. And Miriam, the woman prophet, the sister of Aaron, took an instrument of music in her hand, and all the women went after her with music and dances. And Miriam, answering, said, Make a song to the Lord, for he is lifted up in glory, the horse and the horseman he has sent into the sea. Then Moses took Israel forward from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wasteland of Shur, and for 3 days they were in the wasteland where there was no water. And when they came to Marah, the water was no good for drinking, for the waters of Marah were bitter, which is why it was named Marah. And the people, crying out against Moses, said, What are we to have for drink? And in answer to his prayer, the Lord made him see a tree, and when he put it into the water was made sweet. There he gave them a law and an order, testing them, and he said, If with all your heart you will give attention to the voice of the Lord your God, and do what is right in his eyes, giving ear to his orders and keeping his laws, I will not put on you any of the diseases which I put on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord your life giver. And they came to Elim where there were 12 water springs and 70 palm trees, and they put up their tents there by the waters.